you know what I miss? My out the blue D pictures from you. And he's like, who says that? I was like, me. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Chit Chat with Britt Brand. I am Britt Brand, and of course you on chat. So this gonna be my story time. Okay, so boom. I don't know which video y'all gonna see first, but this is gonna be the story time. I feel like I gotta say this on all my videos because I don't want y'all like what. So early in the week, I had posted some video choices of what you guys wanted to see, and I got a lot of feedback. So thank you so much for everybody who responded to the videos. Who responded to my little Instagram and Facebook posts, which if you aren't following me on Instagram, you should definitely make sure you do that. Sir_Britt_Brat. And I feel like Facebook and Instagram gave two different of which one was like picked the most. So I'm just going to eventually tell all the story times y'all already know. I'm going to just get it out the way now because I fake look cute. And once I take all of this off, I'm going to be relaxed and not video worthy. So I am going to tell the story times now. Make sure you like and subscribe. So I'm going to tell the story time by the time that my boyfriend was just mad thirsty, and he was like sending girls D pictures, and it was like, this is my thing. I'm not even gonna front. I went through a period in time where I used to collect them. And I'm gonna say it because it is what it is. Like, I used to dead collect D pictures. Like, not being weird, but first of all, if we never had a conversation and you just sent out the blue, that's going to be an issue and you're going to be blocked for life. But if, like, you know, that's a thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. But anyway, I used to really keep them. I know, that's us. Like, I feel like I grew out of it now. Like, now it's just, like, ill. But, hey, I'm just being honest with the channel. You know, I can live within my truth. It is what it is. So I swear, after I sat down, I'm thinking, like, yo, do I still got them? I swear, I'm sitting here like, yo, do I still got them? I don't know. That's not important. But I'm going to check. I'm going to I can't let y'all know. But anyway, I swear, I'm like, do I still got them though? Yo, I need help. Okay, so boom. What was the damn story? Because that just threw me all the way up. So, during this time, like, I feel like we were at a stage where, like, it was just weird. Like, there was a lot of manipulation going on. I feel like things would get turned around. You know what I'm saying? Just all a part of the games that they play. So, it is what it is. But there was this one day. This is how everything basically kind of started. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so first things first, like, if I'm in a relationship and I peep stuff, I'm not gonna say anything till I have, like, all my ducks in a row. I'm also not gonna say nothing because I don't want to be looking like I'm going hard, and I like to, like, sit on it just because I don't want to be in my feelings when I do come off, because I feel like that never got me anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could be a bit emotional sometimes, so, like, me going off as soon as I peep or whatever the case, I'm gonna be already on 10. So, you know what I'm saying? Give me time to cool down, make sure this is what I want to say, and make sure this is the proof or whatever I got, whatever. That's just me, and I don't be having time to stress nobody like that. So, I feel like I was, like, peeping stuff, but I wasn't really saying nothing, or for, like, I don't really know, and I feel like stuff is always gonna come in your lap. And, I had told this story time way back about the time that my first time, like, looking through my boyfriend's phone. And if y'all have not checked that out, go check that out, because that story time was jokes. But I had looked through his phone and I had seen some crazy shit, and, like, I had told my mom, because my mom was like, what's good? What happened? And I had told her, and she blacked on me, like, why are you looking through his phone? Are you his mom's? Are you paying his bills? Is he paying your bills? Did you buy the phone? Is that your phone? Mind your business. If it's gonna come to you, it's gonna come to you. Like, so she really gave me that powwow, whatever. But that was the first time. So this story is the second time, but years apart. Because that first time, I think I was, like, I wasn't in high school. I was, like, freshman, sophomore in college. Now I'm grown as a woman or whatever. So I feel like when I did see what I seen, I had to, like, really bite the bullet, because what was you doing going through homie's phone? But how it happened, all right, boom. So there was this one time my phone was charging and I had asked him to pass me my phone. He was close to the phone. It was about time that the charger should have been done. And I had asked him to pass me my phone. And he did some kind of like gesture, like he was looking at the phone, like just being silly. He wasn't for real, but he was like looking, like acting like he was looking at the phone, like who that, who that, who that. And I was like, dang, all up in my phone. Listen, I don't got nothing on my phone. I'm not you. But I was just being silly. I swear I wasn't being for real. Like, I'm not you. Because you think if I really, really seen something and I wasn't going to say nothing. Even though, after this story, I ain't say nothing. But I mean some disrespectful stuff. Like, I went snooping. So I feel like I couldn't say nothing. But if it was something like that, like something happened right in front of my face, me and you both peeped, seen, I'm not going to say nothing. Like, that's not going to be a discussion, an argument, a concern or something. So, yeah. So, I said, like, I'm not you. Just being silly. Or maybe I wasn't. I don't know. But I didn't say it like, I'm not you. I was just like, what you looking at my phone? Ain't nothing here. I'm not you. Just like that. So he fake was like in his feelings, like, yo, get out of here. Ain't nobody doing it that like, I don't understand. We need to work on this trust thing. Really trying to feed me the fact that we need to work on this trust thing that we have and that is lacking or whatever case. So I was like, what is that supposed to mean? Because I ain't trusting nothing. Like, if I didn't trust you, I don't think that we would be freely like together like that. Like, cause once I start doing me, there's really no coming back. So, you know, just letting him know. Long story short, he winds up taking the code off his phone or giving me the code. Like that night, I got the code or something like that. Or he wound up, either I got the code or he wound up taking the code off of his phone so that, you know what I'm saying, if I ever want to go through whatever. And I was like, boy, ain't nobody trying to go through your phone. What I look like? Is nobody trying to go through your phone? What do I look like? No. Like, all for this conversation that I wasn't even for real about? No. It's not that deep. But like I said, that was the manipulation, him playing games, because you already know you didn't want me to look through your phone, boy. Because what I see, you did not want me to look through your phone. So that gets done. That's like done or whatever. A couple weeks later now, and this is all the things that you remember, like that play back in your head, like from, you know what I'm saying, like you start getting tight all over again. So some time now goes, and he worked at night, so overnight he's knocked out, but I'm up because I ain't want to like oversleep, and I ain't want to make sure that he, you know, I wanted to make sure that he woke up and was out the house at a good enough time to get to work. But I'm like fake sleeping, like I'm like sleep, but I'm up, but I'm sleep, but I'm up. So the phone was on silent, and I kept seeing like a light up on the phone. A curious mind is something dangerous. So like I'm like, all right, so he's like knocked out, snoring to the world, not. And like I said, the phone was still either no code on it or I had the code. I cannot remember. It was like years ago. So I'm like sitting there like, Brett, mind your business. I go back to the first story time. I go back to what my mom said, like, mind your business, bro. That's not your business. That's not your place. This man don't owe you nothing. The phone is going off crazy. So I'm looking at the time like, well, it could be an emergency. It could be his mom's. It could be, you know, there's just a number that's calling back to 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 back, calling OD. So I'm like, this must be a serious number. Like, whatever. Well, the number wasn't saved, but I'm like, this must be kind of like whatever. So when they had stopped calling, that's when I was like, well, let me try to. Now, you could think that I probably was like, let me try to be nosy to see. I just really was like, well, maybe this is somebody important. Let me go see which it could still look like, which I don't know. But I really wasn't on some, let me go see whatever. Like the first time I really was. But this time I'm like, let me see if this is a, you know, text message person. Well, maybe that's the mom. Maybe that's the, you know what I'm saying? This man never saved numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like, he let me save my number and let me put all my emojis on it and make me feel special for you to still be doing what you're doing. But okay, cool. So I look at looking for the first starting of the messaging. I'm realizing like one person has sound like a heart, you know what I'm saying? And then as I'm like looking at that and confused, about to look at the rest of the messages now I'm on it. A heart, like, okay, don't play with me. So I started looking at the other messages. The number who was calling back to back to back to back to back to back to back wound up texting like, stop effing playing with me. So I go to the message. It's whole conversations. Homegirl stressed. Homie is not answering his phone. And she sending messages like threatening him, like, I'm not playing with you. So if I play over you, so I'm like, yo, who is talking to my bands like this? Who? So I'm looking down, you know, it's just mainly like her was talking, like she was basically like talking to herself, like he would say stuff, but it wasn't for real. Next message, D picture. What? Next picture. Next message, D picture. Conversations where it's like, how you just gonna send that out the blue? Like, the conversation was really like a bunch of the conversation, because it was a mad conversations, y'all. Mad conversation. But for the most part, it was conversations like, bro, why you, like, you just was doing the most. Like, you were just being extra thirsty. Like, I'm gonna just throw this whole bucket of alcohol on you. Just one good time. Like, you just mad thirsty. So since you thirsty, open your mouth. Let me just, real quick. It turned me off, y'all. This is what killed me. Being thirsty, I myself, and I'm being honest, I have never seen that in this man's character. Just being thirsty. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. So I was confused. But I'm not gonna lie, what really made me upset was a couple weeks ago, I was just being for real. And you see how the world works. Because a couple weeks ago, before this had happened, I was just saying to him, like, yo, bro, you know what I miss? My out the blue D pictures from you. And he's like, who says that? I was like, me. I'm not joking. I want one. And he's like, what you mean? Like, mad random. Like, what do you mean you want one? Like, I'm sorry, but I want one. And my sus, that's your whole boo. That's your whole boo. Like, it ain't no weekend boo. That's your boo-boo. I should be entitled to one when I want. And after a while, I feel like that's not even a thing no more that people be wanting. But because that used to be our fake little thing, like, I wanted one just for the books. No, stop. For the one for the road. Nah. But yeah, I just want one. And I felt like, all right, I said it one time, and it really was a discussion, and then, like, I never got it. So I think I was more mad at the fact of I did ask for one, and I didn't even get one.
Jimmy on the track, so you know it's lit.